Alright, chat. I think we've got it. I think we finally got it. There we go. Camera is working, game is working. I am so sorry about all of this absolute disaster. It has been trying for stream tonight. I don't usually stream on Sunday night, and you can tell by how disastery this has been. Hello, hello. I'm very, 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 very sorry. I feel absolutely horrible about how this is going. I think we're good here. Right? Right. Alright, chat. I'm really sorry. Alright. Are we working? Are we working? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Is anybody there? Can anybody hear me? I'll wait to see if anyone comes in or not, and if not, I'll just bonk this whole thing, I guess. Alright, chat, I'm so sorry. Hi, Eden. Hi, nice to see you. Alright, where's the other one? Where it was only up for a few minutes before we went boom. Yeah, amazing. We've done amazing tonight. I'm gonna hide this one. Forever. How do I do that? Just... Hi. We've had one heck of a night. It's definitely not going well. Oh my. Ah, my Twitch output did not work. There we go. Let's fix Twitch. Yeah, so I was using my phone for tracking, and even though I tried to get it to work properly to charge at the same time, that didn't happen. And so I had to try to switch cameras, and then when I tried to do it, my computer restarted, and then when I tried to do it again, my computer restarted. So we're back with a whole lot of Scuff tonight. Yeah. So this is not a great start, official start to the subathon, follow-thon, whatever-thon, right? I'm feeling ways. Alright, so we lost... Did I lose everything? I don't know. Oh, okay, we got the investigation at least. I don't know if Twitch fully connected. I need to make sure before I get too into it that I can get back in Twitch. Is it working? Is it working? Hello, Twitch. Can you hear me? We lost the investigation bit, which we didn't get super duper far in. Right? Right. Ah. Mm. Mm. I give hugs. Thank you for the hug, Eden. we're okay. I think I'm okay. Right? So here we are. I don't think we should read through this again. What's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused. I don't blame you. Let's see. Supposedly our guy died in 2 different rooms, so that's awesome. And we were technically out and about doing investigation. And now because of the orientation of this camera, everything's gonna look a lot different and I'm annoyed. Alright. Are we back on Twitch? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? I think so. Oh, good. Thank you, Ethan. Oh, I lost everyone who was watching. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do the whole luminol thing again. We were talking to Angel Star when everything went sideways. Alright, clock starts again now. We've made it an hour and 25 minutes into our SUBATHON time for the night. How is everyone? I'm so sorry that everything is going so rough. It's gone really, really rough. I'm feeling very discouraged, I'll be honest, chat. I'm super discouraged right now. Hello, Mari-san. Mari-san, I said that weird. Oh, hello, Mari-san. You're about to head to bed very soon while listening. Ah, gotcha. If I'm providing background noise, that's awesome. Thank you. Okay. Alright. Let me take a drink of water. Let me regather myself. It's been a night, chat. It's been a night. I thought I prepped everything. I really wanted this sub/follow-a-thon to go really well. Please forgive me for being really off when everything goes bad like this. Really, really bad like this, apparently. Okay. Water. Let's have water. Okay. Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in their evidence room. Oh my gosh, it was the... I've had some bad luck. I don't need that on my first official day trying to do this, but I guess... I guess, you know? Ooh. Okay. Give me just a sec. Let me put out a tweet with the new room, because why not? Oh, goodness, Kitty, are you okay? Alright. I've got the emotional strength to do this, really I do. So our victim, in the previous start of this stream, our victim was somehow killed in 2 rooms. 2 different places, 30 minutes apart. At the same exact time. Which makes absolutely no sense. We are about to use some luminol for the first time in the game. That oil drum, was it empty? The oil drum, kicked over by the chief prosecutor, was brimming with water. My sister erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never! Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister. That's not it at all. It's just... we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her. Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away. Ha ha ha. Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright. Huh? What's that grin for? This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid. Luminol? Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. But wouldn't the police have already done those tests? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try. Me? Why do I have to do it? So we are frazzling Mr. Wright. I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet. We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking it. And you bought it. Even though you're a minor, you bought the stuff, dude. So, like... seriously? What's with that reasoning? There, let's let you see me a bit better. Meow 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 meow. Here, look, I'll lend you these glasses. Huh? You had an extra pair of those things? 1, 2, 3. To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see? And press enter to spray it on. Alright, let's find us some bloodstains. I'm gonna check, obviously, near the body. The outline of the body, which he was found in the trunk, but it's like this. I don't know. I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So, is this a bloodstain? It's so... Emma, you're shaking. It's just... this is my first time seeing real blood. Scientific investigation in action. Okay, we'll definitely know that this is a bloodstain. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course. What's odd about this? Scientifically, that's very little at all for a stab wound. The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood? I definitely think so. I mean... look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe. It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there'd have to have been more blood than this. Hey, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna mark up the floor plans when we find a bloodstain, okay? See? I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy too. I saved up my allowance to buy that. Luminol testing fluid, a solution used for scientific investigation, finds blood traces, spray to use. We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case. Then let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day. Yeah, it feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it? Guess I should give this a spray on anything suspicious. Huh. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Yeah, that wording, lady, that wording is certainly something. Miss Star, you only trust your own eyes, Not bad, you two. This day-old deli box is on the house. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead-in doesn't really get my mouth watering. So, since she's here, let's talk to her. You certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Star, but... No, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. Salty about it, right? I just realized I should do something, huh? Give me just a second. How are all of you today? How are all of you tonight, chat? Oh my goodness. I would love emotional support ice cream right about now. I will be perfectly honest. I got home late, I haven't eaten dinner, I've had my computer go bonk twice. I'm just having a time tonight, that's for sure. I do. I know I do. Well, I did get some jerky a little bit ago, and then everything went boom. But, yeah, I know I need real food, but I am really wanting to stream, and I'm really frustrated at how it's gone tonight, and this was not what I have in mind for my, first night. For first official night for my subathon, you know, I feel just frustrated. Oh. Anyway, so this does not usually happen, chat. I promise that streams are usually a lot better than this. Usually I have significantly less scuff. I think I definitely need to go and make some adjustments with things under and behind my computer so that this doesn't happen quite as catastrophically next time. Alright. Thank you! And again, this is the official first day of my sub/follow/donathon. Information can be found in the last stream or on Twitter and our Discord. I will explain more later. I'll do an actual second. The second day will be better. We'll go through it again. I'm gonna be drawing some emotes for other VTubers for the fun of it. And yeah, this coming week will be a lot better. I am gonna make it work. A lot better than this. I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that it wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. You know, she used to be a detective, so I don't believe you at all. Sorry, you lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable. Yeah, I'm gonna do a Stardew scream. I'm pretty sure. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. Ah. I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what? I still don't know. So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star? Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. That's not even a long time, lady. Like, what is your issue? What is your issue? Yeah, my tiredness is kicking my butt too. No matter how hard on the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up. Coughed it up? They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. I wouldn't doubt it. Every day I dragged the dirt out of the mouths of subject after subject. Every day I dragged the dirt out of the mouth of... I can't read now. Every day I dragged the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect. And before long, they called me the cough-up queen. Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches. Why aren't you doing your job? And you were let go? Fired? I felt that I had found my dream job when I had become an investigator. And if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all because of that case, the SL9 incident. SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean... Wasn't this... It's this. It's on the memo. How do I present it to her? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. There is this. I'm supposed to show it here. This memo, right? This is about it too. What do you think about this? The SL9 incident. It's written on that knife. And on that note. Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know. Really? And that knife was evidence from the case. The murder weapon. It was due for transfer the very day that Goodman was killed. And, as I suspected, SL9 isn't over. Not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? is that? Parking lot floor plan. No, you couldn't have. It's up there. If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes. So, you went straight to the scene of the crime. I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes. Makes no sense. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime? Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were. The 5 minutes aren't the problem, Miss Star. You lying was the problem. Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before, and I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. That time? Ooh, what does she mean? I'm very curious. What does she mean? Oh, good, she can say more. That incident really opened my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable? To who? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled. It's Goodman. And the cowboy guy. I forgot the cowboy guy's name. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. So they didn't solve it? On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence of a sort. Made up evidence. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen. Others found themselves out of a job. And you were one of those. Myself and one other person you know well. Wait, could it be? Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops. I mean, Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall. Huh? As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined. And then, it was over, and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9? There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait, those lunches you sell. There is only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that help me investigate. Miss Star's old boyfriends, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many does she have, anyway? Just when all of the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence. There has to be a connection. So, Rookie. What? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes? Then you should take this. A Salisbury steak lunch? I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Receipt from his star. Excellent for putting Officer Marshall in a good mood. I see. Okay. Okay. It's still working, right? Is it still on? Please tell me this is still on. Okay, I think so. The stream is still working. Oh good. I'm so just stressed over this. Officer Marshall, is he your, are you his... Are you going out? Why do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago. You keep saying pretty hair dyes, and one girl got like matcha green hair. Ooh, pretty! That does sound pretty. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then. This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective. But now he's so cold. That reminds me, you know, Eden, I should finally re-dye my hair. IRL, I should re-dye my hair. It's been a while. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. Officer Jake Marshall. Jake Marshall. So the cowboy guy is Jake Marshall. Right. Ugh. When difficulties happen, it's so frustrated. My hair is blue. It's just that it's grown out a lot to its natural color. So not enough of it is blue. And the blue is pretty faded. Honestly. I want to try to go at least another 25 minutes. And then we'll have to end for tonight because everything's gone sideways. But I really did want everything to go a lot better. Just ruminating on the same stuff. Yeah, no, my hair is usually a dark blue, but right now it's a bit faded. It's pretty similar to what it was in the one picture I posted. I think I posted one where you could see one of my cats with some of my hair. It's still pretty close to that color. Oh, nope, I don't need to. No. Never mind, we don't need this. I did not mean to do that. Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's usually pretty. Well, lots of people still say it's pretty, but I do kind of miss when it's better parts. better color. Being late off from work and getting home and everything and rushing and lack of self-care is frazzling, to put it mildly. I want to... Aha! A ladder! That's a step ladder. We already looked at that before. So, let's... Where do I go? Can I move? I can move. Let's go... that's a good idea. February 23rd, Police Department. Yeah, well, next stream is going to be drawing, emotes for VTubers. Yeah. Yeah, so next stream will be drawing. I just need to get everything fixed up on my computer and not being a pain, and to figure out why my phone doesn't charge even though I had it plugged directly into a USB port this time. So I thought that should have done it, but it didn't. Yeah, I figured I could do plenty of emotes, and I'll take advantage of more of the time that got built up. I don't know how long the stream was before everything bonked. I'm trying to be fair and make everything work for my subathon, and it's going one way, you know? Last stream said an hour and 36 minutes. It took me a bit to get into it, so I did at least get the base amount of time. But I don't know, it's just everything today has gone a bit sideways, but I really wanted to hit my goals, you know? And I do need to talk to chat because I did hit the 1 donation goal, and we got to the point where chat gets to pick out the profile pictures on everything for a week. Yeah, profile icons. I need to be able to change those, so I will have to figure out how I will achieve asking chat what I'm doing in that regard. Alright. February 23rd, Police Department entrance. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring. I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here, after all. So, the evidence room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk, here it is. She's like a kid in an amusement park. Oh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look. Sure. Huh? Guard station? Criminal Affairs Department. Ah, I kind of wanna... I wanna do this. Ooh, let's... Hey. Hey! Hey. This is a little shady. Is it Marshal's office? Evidence room station. No, never mind. I thought... I don't know what I thought. I have no brain cells. Alright. February 23rd. Evidence room entrance. Guard station. What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric. Well, yeah, because it's Marshall's, Phoenix. According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room. I thought it meant the guard station for the scene of the other murder, like over that parking lot. But I guess not. So, beyond that door is the evidence room. The scene of the crime? It sure seems that way. Oh. What's wrong? Those cacti, they're so prickly, they're imposing. It's hard to think straight. Girl, they're just cacti. It's really not that much of a problem. Sure. If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. Phoenix, what on earth? Sometimes I swear. What I want to know is, if this is a guard station, where's the guard? Oh man, no, dad jokes could be funnier than that. Phoenix's jokes are, I don't even know sometimes. No, okay, maybe not dad jokes being super funny, but they're definitely something. It's just Phoenix's, man. Phoenix's. What I want to know is if this is the guard station, where's the guard? I have a feeling I know who he is already. You think? Let's move. Oh, I can't go in there? Uh-huh. The evidence room is beyond that door. Let's just walk in. It won't open. Ah. You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. Ah. Can't I use his card? Couldn't I use his card? Like... It feels like I should be able to use a card to, like, slide in there. But I guess not. Yikes! These sure are prickly. They must be the real deal. I would think just one big one would have sufficed. These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually. Okay, sure. How so? Encased in a cold rigid shell with spines pointing out in every direction. Just like her. I guess? I'm not sure I see the resemblance. It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. It looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here. There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of there. Uh-huh. There's a security guard uniform hanging here. It looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly. A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... What was it called again? A punchy, a paunchy, a pinchy. I know, a poochie! A poncho. It's a poncho. Wait, maybe that wasn't it. It's a poncho, but... I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. Phoenix gatekeeping info. Well, alright. I guess we don't need to be here. This place is charged with frantic energy, as always. Please! Huh? Wasn't that? Huh? One steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you. Detective Gumshoe! Now's not the time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland. Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Now's no time for despair. We've caught our criminal. Now we just need evidence. The criminal? You mean... You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence, right, pal? On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed in the police department? No, it was the same one, somehow. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect.
Just arrested him, in fact.
It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch, pronto. Standing around here talking isn't gonna fill my belly. Wait, don't leave! If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figured he's down there having a good cry. Later. He ran off to the evidence room. Well, this investigation is off to a running start. Detention center? How do I get there? That's how I get to the detention center. February 23rd, detention center, visitors room. Still, I do feel better about things, a little. I mean, they got the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Yeah, I guess they did. Best not to go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing. What the heck was that? What was that? Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I say I was the perpetrated against, sir. That's what I'd say. Meekins? Meekins? Hi. Greetings, sir. Wait, I know who you are. It's Meekins. I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I got your report, sir. Officer Meekins, so you're a guard here at the detention center? No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman. Like a little lost lamb, sir. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report? No, sir. How should I say this? Wait, he isn't... Is he? You, Officer Meekins? You didn't... Did you? Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir. What? What? Now this is an unexpected turn of events. I guess we're gonna talk to him. Sir, I'm a patrolman with general affairs, sir! Ow, I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir. So, normally, there's a guard in the evidence room. That's right, sir, because the evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now, the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. My mouth is drying out. Let me drink water. I'm so sorry. Your lunch was pizza. Did Yomi have a dinner? No, I still haven't had a dinner. I would have had one before stream, but I got home late, and then I've had a bunch of issues this stream, so I haven't really managed anything properly tonight. Oh well, it's fine enough, right? I also didn't do all of my Japanese lesson today, so that's also fun. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person! Wow! What the heck is this guy doing? He's so... like... He belongs in a comedy sketch or something. So, what happened then? After that, sir, everything went right. I saw red. I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here, in the detention center. How long were you out? Days? Might I ask, what happened to your hand? Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could do to wrap it up, sir. A bandage on his hand, just like Miss Sky. Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office. First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. The victim? I don't mean to pry, but you were the perpetrator, correct? I don't think so. He looks as stressed as I feel right now. You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir! If you have to label me as a perpetrator or a victim, sir, then label me a victim! Would you? I would, but you happen to be in detention. And alive and well as that. Well, yes. Well, that's... yes. Well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim? Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side. So, you didn't know him? Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or any other creature comforts. Huh? This poor guy? What is he going through? I don't know any detectives. So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him? Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None! Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir. At least someone around here is more confused than I am. Bandaged hand. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir, don't you think you should just confess? But but there was nothing I could do. Nothing you could do? Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious. Bro is the Sunshine character going through trauma secretly. Yeah. I feel that. The next thing you knew, you were here, huh? Then, when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared. What? Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hands, sir. Oh, the shock. Oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt? The victim's body disappeared? That's some story. Oh. What can I do? But, right? Show him this? Do you think you could take a look at this? Hey! That's it, sir! That's it! That's it! That's what? My head was blank until this very moment. But sir, now I remember, sir. You mean you remember what happened? Correct! That card was the cause of it all! Huh? This ID card? My voice feels like it's rough. I'm sorry, chat. Blah. Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing! I'd better pry into this one a little deeper. Oh. Can you tell me, what is it you do remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman, a lost little lamb, if you will. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room. And that's why you thought he looked suspicious? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing. Suddenly, he pointed a knife at me. What? Sir, I assure you, I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leapt at him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him? Do unto others before they do unto you. My own father's words, sir. That's a little backwards, don't you think? What happened then? Well, my eyes, sir. Everything went white. When I awoke, I was here. Right. I'm very curious as to how that happened, you know? Why would he have that level of difficulty? Like, no, why would everything go white? Why would he be there? If Goodman pointed the knife at him, I just don't get it. Why would Goodman point the knife at him? Interesting. Reason for the arrest. So, Officer Meekins, why was it they arrested you? What do you mean, Emma? Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim, who he met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. This is true. We need, like, video evidence from the security room. Especially if it's recording at all times, like it should be for an evidence room, you know? And the room before it. It's important to look for all of the evidence we can find. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines. Huh? But you still ended up here? They told me that it had to be him, sir, on that day, at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. But how can they prove it? He can't have been in two places at two times, like at one time. So I don't know. That's fairly suspicious, chat. If you ask me, it's very suspicious. But you don't remember the events clearly? No, but the videotape is quite clear. Huh? Videotape? That's what I was saying. Videotape. We need video evidence. Sorry, chat. Alright, I need a little bit of a break from reading all of this. I'd be happy to chit-chat with you all while I drink some water and try to not have the driest throat in the universe. Well, it's the start of a new week and official start of my subathon. Slash followathon, depending on if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch. Subs on YouTube and follows on Twitch are free. I have incentives, which I'll go over while I take a break from the game for a few minutes. So, for sub/follow goals, I am very sleepy. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock in the morning here. So, for sub/follow goals, if we get 10 new sub/follows between the two of them, chat gets to write a tweet for me. After that, if we get to 20, chat picks up profile icons on all my little socials for a week. 30 new, and we'll get personality tests that chat picks, and I will do them on stream. If we get, I think it was 50. Let me get the picture on my own screen, honestly. What am I doing? Let's do this. Yeah. Yeah. If we get to 50, chat can make me watch cursed videos. I will watch whatever random videos and react to them on a stream. At 75, between the two, I will finally play Minecraft. I've never played it, but I will play with whoever wants to play with me. So either I'll play with chat or I will just play solo and you guys can laugh at the never before having played Minecraft cringe that it will be. If we get to 100 new subscribers, slash followers, depending on where you were at, I'll do a mascot design reveal. 150 should hopefully get me to pass the 500 point on YouTube, which has been a really big goal for months now. And then I will do my first ever hand cam where I will build some Legos. At 200 between the two of them, we'll do a $20 gift card giveaway for, I don't know, something. And sorry, I have somebody being kind of rude right now in the background. At 250, we'll do a karaoke stream where chat picks the songs. 300 is Jackbox Games with chat. 350 is a try not to laugh stream with chat picking the things. 400 we'll do hand cam dinner with Kiyomi and chat gets to pick what dinner is. 500 new sub/follows we'll do ASMR. And 750, if we get there, will be a 10-hour-long stream where chat will pick whatever game or games I play. And at 1,000, I'll do a baking/cooking hand cam. Anyway, thank you for letting me take that little break to talk about some of that. And let's go to a little bit more Phoenix Wright, right? The crime, my crime, the crime I swore to stamp out. It's there, it's me, it's on tape. This poor guy. I don't even know, like... I don't know. I don't think he really did it. I don't know what to think. Honestly, chat, I don't know what to think. And you waited until now to tell us this? I'm sorry. Really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it. No thanks. I have my own. Well, guess we'd better go check out the crime scene. I guess that's what we need to do, right? So move. Back to the law offices, right? Move. There. Move. Oh! February 23rd, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Hey, Mr. Wright. Look who's standing at the Chief of Detectives' desk. It's Police Chief Gant. And you're sure this is all, You know what it means if there's anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats. Under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you'll call me right away. Deal? I don't think I'm using the right voice. Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir. The Chief of Detectives looks a little flustered. Aha! Righto, my boy. How you been? Swim much? Oh ho ho! Chief Gant, reporting for duty, sir. Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? Do I talk to him? Oh, I guess I can. Is Edgeworth going to be okay? Oh, were they? You know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him. Sounds like an inquisition. Yep. Well, they had no need of trouble with the boys, Yep. Well, they've had no end of trouble with the boys since last year. You mean the incident on Gourd Lake? It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit on the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto? Von Karma. Oh god, Von Karma. He's so creepy. But I did love the objection from Von Karma. That part was probably the funniest part of the game. Is hearing Von Karma say objection. A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it so he was caught forging evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they'd do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. What?
It's downright odd, I tell you, the detective getting killed on their own turf, I mean.
They're being the prosecutors, I assume. Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says.
What evidence is this? Yeah, I do have a low voice at times when I'm trying to voice act characters that I think would be a bit lower. Also, guys, because, well, they wouldn't sound like I do.
Now, Righto, I can't give you all of our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it.
I wasn't expecting much anyway.
You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets, I can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives trap shut.
He was the one you were picking on earlier?
Huh? You saw that? Oops!
I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do. Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him. Well, I can't talk to him about anymore. Oh, what's this dude? Oh yeah, that's the dude he was talking to, right? Oh, sorry you had to see that. What exactly did the chief of police want you to do? Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So, nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here? Thank you, Ika.
Of course not. Well, except for this.
What? You kept something?
Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete.
A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? The date on it is February 21st. Better make a note of that, just in case. February 21st, February 21st. A half-written document dated 2/21 can only be submitted to the chief of police. I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. What's this, though? These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expect. This is very true. I expected a bigger mess than this. I guess detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. I guess not. Honestly, I would sort of expect them to spend a little more time than not at their desks. I don't know. Where do we want to go then? Where else can I go? I don't know. You see more. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Well, I never thought the day would come when Righto asked me for help.
I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. That look. Interesting.
Now, Righto.
Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all.
Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man?
Huh?
Heck, if anyone asked me, "Sir, can I borrow $50?" I'd give them $50. No problem. So go ahead, investigate the room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
It just goes to show you never know until you ask.
And for you, here, you can borrow this.
Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it?
That's a special card for guests, so please don't lose it.
Yes, sir. It's an honor. What? This place, this police office, they're all so weird.
You just run along now and do your best now. Later, folks.
So bizarre. It looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir, because, sir, we get to go in the evidence room now, sir. I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. I think so, too. Alright, so... guard station? And then... no? The evidence room is beyond that door. And we have the ID card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. It won't open. Aha, the card reader is turned off, see? What's that security guard thinking? Here he is.
Howdy, partners. Well, well, what's made my Bambina sky so gray?
Officer Marshall, why does it have to be him? What's that? Why does it have to be him?
What's that? Why does it have to be him look for? As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon.
We're here to investigate the crime scene. Oregon pattern hat. It's something. Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest. That's better than the sheriff's badge in these parts. Yeehaw? Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene's awaiting. Looks like the card reader's on again. While we were here, I was wondering if I could ask you some questions.
Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tingle with you, hombres.
You're busy then?
Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you.
Actually, you said you had no mind to tingle with us, hombres. I think if I give him that meal, right? Let's see. This said I should give it to him.
That smell. Reminds me of Texas.
So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas?
No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby?
Yeah, Miss Star.
What's this?
What? What's wrong?
A filet steak lunch. I see.
I don't see. I wonder what it means. A steak lunch given to Officer Marshall.
All right, Bambina, you win. Ask anything.
Finally, it seems like he's willing to talk. Weird. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right?
You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job and I'm grateful for it.
Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention centers told us.
Oh, that poor little doggy. Poor guy, I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly.
He told us something. he said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station.
Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know.
So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy.
Note, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy.
There's no need for people here anyhow. Those newfangled machines do a bang-up job keeping an eye on the place.
You mean the security camera system?
I don't take to machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they steep in next to your steak, you know?
I like steamed broccoli. Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of a crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire.
You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
What kind of case was it, anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but nobody tells us what actually happened.
There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago.
2 days ago? The day of our case?
That's right. The evidence transfer.
Edward was talking about the transferals too.
I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do.
Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steak. The easiest ones to understand here are the security cameras.
Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned.
If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours.
Ah, hello Phoenix, in Twitch. Hi, how are you? Darn it. And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes?
I reckon they might be.
You're the security guard and you reckon?
One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card.
Thus the card reader by the door.
The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through.
Ah, interesting. So, this is the ID card record. Hey, I've seen that somewhere before. Yeah, that one is Goodman's. Somebody else went right after him, though. Yeah, this guy really does shave all the time. It's kind of weird.
Sorry, Bambina. I can't show you much more than that. I can't show you more than that.
How drunk is Marshall? Yes, all of the drunk. Drunk enough that he feels like he has to shave the stubble that apparently grows back constantly. Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before. Uh-huh. Maybe there's some way I can prove that the record is tied to the stabbing. Yeah, there is. Up. Back. It's literally... It's Goodman's ID. See this? This is the victim's ID card.
Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot?
The number on this is 584-2189. Officer Marshall, Show us that ID card record again. Yeah, 584289189. Look, the fourth number. It's a perfect match. It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one card of them cards in the world. So, when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. But wait, what did Officer Meekins say? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. So, you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did you do? That's the thing. Suddenly, he pointed a knife at me. If he had his ID card, then why would he have pointed the knife at Officer Meekins? Because I don't think that is actually... I don't know if that's actually Detective Goodman or just somebody who had Goodman's card for some reason. Alright, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record. ID card record added to the court record. IDs of all who entered the evidence room on 221. I want to know who the one right below him was. Unless it was Meekins. We'll have to find out what Meekins' number is. I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. Okay. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about? We only keep evidence from solved cases in this room. Well, do you have a separate room for the not solved cases? I'm hoping so. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years, so we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? Ah, it goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February. I see. I see now. Naruhodo. Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever, dead. Never to be opened again, never to be reinvestigated. And that happened to SL9 2 days ago. Which seems kind of shady. Ah, we can finally go in there. But should we? It's really late, chat. Alrighty, chat. Well, we did get to the point where I used up, I think, most of the additional time that I had for the stream tonight. It's also 1:30 in the morning, and I need to be up in about 6 hours. So, what we're gonna do is save so that I don't mess all of this up all over again. Hi, pretty kitty. Mwah. Alrighty, chat. We've got this all saved up. Yeah, we do. Alrighty. Come on. Well, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. It's been so much fun being with you all, even despite the scuff and having to restart stream because my computer was being kind of a problem. If you enjoyed this stream in both parts or even just one, please consider hitting the subscribe or follow button depending on where you are, and sharing with your friends if you have any VTuber liking friends as well. I will see you guys on Tuesday for the next stream of my sub/follow/donathon. And again, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much, chatters. Thank you so much, lurkers. And thank you so much to the VOD gang. For now, I need to head to bed. So thank you all again so much. Until next time, take care and stay sparkling. Oyasumi nasai. じゃあね。バイバイ。